Good evening. Welcome to Current Affairs. Today we'll discuss a few points. The first one is with respect to Binomi transactions. Very recently, in the last week, I discussed one concept with you that is with related to prohibition of Binomi Transactions Act. So, under this particular act, so what are all the provisions that are there? I have explained. But once again, this has come into the picture. This is because of the um demonetization. So after this demonetization has been taken place with respect to 500 rupees and 1000 rupee currency note, the people with lots of black money that is with them, so they really are getting suffocated, and lots of tension is there in their minds, and they are unable to understand what exactly they should do. Somebody wants to purchase gold, somebody wants to invest somewhere, but government is surrounding them from various corners. So this is the time that the government has to act more swiftly to see that, so this money should be coming into the so-called the financial system, but the culprits must be caught. That is the basic idea. But the people with lots of black money, what they are doing is that, so they are catching hold of poor people who are the holders of the JDY accounts, Jan Dhan Yojana accounts, and they are alluring them, and some money is being given to them, and some lakhs of money is being deposited into their accounts. A common man does not understand all these things, whatever is happening. So he may be getting attracted by the small amounts that is being offered by the person who is the holder of the black money. But the government is very serious on this. Whose money is that? That is number one, that is important. And who is the person on whose name the money is being deposited, and what is the account, that is also important. So the actual person is the real beneficiary, and the other person is called Binamdar. But under the new act, which was amended and came into force from November 1st onwards, both the actual person and also the Binamdar, both will be held responsible. And the punishment, like from 1 year to 7 years imprisonment, will also be there. That is the reason why it's always better for the poor people, or the persons with JDY accounts, or any person. It is better not to get attracted towards such things, and later those people will be facing the problems. And tomorrow what may happen? So the people who are the beneficiaries of various schemes under this JDY account, they may lose all these benefits. And of course, these are the common people, innocent people, poor people. At this stage, they are not in a position to understand. But it is the time for the educated section of the society to educate them, aware of all these ill effects, so that they will be restraining themselves from getting attracted to such a small amounts, right? So meaning is simple. After the government has taken a very very serious step with respect to demonetization, and to curb this black money, lots of black money. Today I read in the newspaper, more than 5 lakh crores have been deposited in various banks. More than 5 lakh crores have been deposited in the various banks, and the dates were also given from November 10th to November 18th. Clear? So that's a very very huge amount, and this is not the first time in India where demonetization has been taken place, right? So even before the independence and after the independence also, the demonetization has been taken place. Various schemes with respect to disclosure, voluntary disclosure of income, so they also came into the picture. So but this much of effect was never there in the Indian system. So this is the example that the Prime Minister is showing, that how exactly the government can function. And this is the time. Even today also, if you look at this news, Rahul Gandhi, of course, again he is criticizing the government. There is no doubt that there was a very serious inconvenience for a common man because of the higher denomination, that is 2000 rupee currency, and there was inconvenience with respect to exchange of these currency notes. There was so much of inconvenience because there is a lack of change. No 100 rupee, these currency notes are available, and there is inconvenience. And of course, we also have lots of concern for that. But in the larger interest of the nation, this is a very, very big step, very big step, very good step taken by the government. But otherwise, people like Rahul Gandhi, or maybe Arvind Kejriwal, or Mamata Banerjee, right? Or this Mayawati, or some people, so they are criticizing the government. Clear, there is no doubt there is an inconvenience for the people. That is the reason why the Prime Minister said that, so give me 50 days, just 50 days, that is till December 30th. And within these 50 days, everything will be settled down, and there will be so much of curb on the black money, and the people will be taken for the task. And of course, India is gearing up. Slowly, the financial system in India is coming back to normalcy. 2000 rupee currency notes, of course, they are available. The queues, the pressure on the banking, this is also coming down. But so this will continue for a period of time. So maybe within 15 to 20 days, everything will become very normal, right? So another important point I would like to say that we can go to a police station and we can lodge a complaint against any persons. Especially with respect to criminal cases, we can go to the police station. Can we also do the same thing against public representatives, that is people's representatives? Can I go to the police station against a corporator, against an MLA, or against a member of parliament, or against a minister? Answer is yes. Answer is yes, because everybody is equal before law. But can I go to a police station by taking a complaint against a judge of high court? So this is under scrutiny. This is a question now that is being raised. Obviously, judiciary and especially high court and the Supreme Court, so we give lots of respect. And the judges are also human beings. Can a person try to lodge a complaint against them, or can any FIR, first information report, can be filed against a judge? And Hyderabad High Court, right? The judicature of Hyderabad High Court made it very, very clear that it cannot happen, and the judges must be given respect, and no question of filing any criminal cases against any judge of the High Court. And yesterday, the Hyderabad High Court made it very, very clear that if you want to register a criminal case against a judge, first of all, the Chief Justice of India should advise the President of India, and only after the consent of the President of India, a case can be filed against a judge of the High Court. This is what is emphasized by the Hyderabad High Court. So what exactly happens? So few years back in Hyderabad, so there was a problem for a father, rather the parents, with respect to admission and this promoting the child from one class to the other class. It seems that the child has not been promoted because of the reasons known to the this administration and also to the parents. But the parent was not convinced, and parent went to the High Court, and a single judge bench of this High Court has given the verdict in favor of the management. And the court also said that, right, the child can be detained in the same class. Clear that the child can be detained in the same class, and the child was not promoted to the higher class. So then the parent so went to the this constitutional bench, and it has been a case has been this that is called requested. So a petition has been filed before the bench, a division bench, and requested for the cancellation of the verdict that is given by the so-called the single judge bench. But the division bench made it very, very clear. It is not the complete verdict given by the single judge. Since it is under consideration, at this stage, we are not going to interfere, and so we are dismissing your petition. This is what the division bench has said. Immediately after that, the parent went and so he tried to file criminal case against the single judge and also division bench. So and the police have refused to file a complaint against the judges. Again, this person has approached the High Court and requested the High Court to give directions to the concerned police authorities to file case against the judges. So that is the reason why the court made it very, very clear this is not possible. This is not possible. They cannot be filed with the criminal cases just like that, because they are protected under the Constitution of India and the judges are also protected under the Indian Penal Code. Am I clear? Very, very important one. So this is the thing you need to remember. In judiciary also, so many developments will take place. And whenever such developments take place, you need to be very clear and you need to follow this particular concept. First, I'll show you the document with respect to these points that I have discussed. Later, I have a question with me and I'll show you that question. Please look at the question. Important, very important, very, very, very important. I'll show you that after some time. But before that, please look at this question. Look at this information, please. Look at this. The Benami Transaction Act provides that Binamdar, in fact, the full name is that Prohibition of Benami Transactions Act. The Binamdar, the beneficial owner, and any other person who abets or induces the Benami transactions shall be punishable with a rigorous imprisonment for a period ranging from 1 year to 7 years. From 1 year to 7 years. Already I have discussed this act in a very detailed manner last week only. Please go through that particular act once again. So can criminal cases be registered against judges? The presidential order is a must, and the president will give the order only on the advice of the Chief Justice of India for registering the cases against the High Court judges. Meaning, cases cannot be filed against the judges just like that. And the section 77 of Indian Penal Code protects the judges. What is the background of the case? I told you already. I'm just going ahead. Please have a look at this. Look at this. This is a question that I have with me. Look at this. Yes. You can also look at the answer. Is the largest ever made in India warship. INS Sindhu Ghosh. This is GO. 1 second. SH. Yeah, Ghosh. INS Arihant, INS Chennai, or INS Chakra. Kindly look at the question. Look at the answer. Answer is INS Chennai. It has been commissioned. It has been commissioned. Look at this. And this INS Chennai was constructed under the code name Project 15A. Clear the name. The code name of the project is 15A. And INS Chennai, this warship is the third in the series. And first being INS Kolkata and second being INS Kochi. Look at the last line, please. So these two are the first two ships constructed under the same code name, meaning under the same code name Project 15A, three warships have been constructed. First one, INS Kolkata, second one, INS Kochi, and the latest one and the recent one is INS Chennai. Clear? And this particular INS Chennai has been commissioned in Mumbai. And apart from this, Prudvi 2 has been once again testified. It has been testified successfully many times, and once again, it has been testified successfully, right? And apart from this, I would like to say something. You know, this very soon we are going to start a public administration, that is an optional subject for civil service examination. And within a very short period of time, maybe within 1 or 2 days, I am going to give a seminar on public administration. Apart from this, other optional also we are going to start, that is geography. And this public administration and geography will be for 2017. Clear? So 2017 October, you will be writing the main examination, civil services. And we have already launched 3 batches, and the 3 batches are for general studies. They are running very successfully. And now we are starting public administration and followed by geography. And after looking at the seminar, right, and these two are the very popular subjects, and you are welcome to join these subjects. And apart from this, with respect to group 1 and group 2 services of Andhra Pradesh, so the batch is going to be launched from November 28th onwards. And the people from Andhra Pradesh, if you are interested, this is the exclusive Telugu English medium batch. I'm sorry, this is the exclusive English medium batch. And all the people who are interested, you may please join. Am I clear? And apart from this, even for the Telangana State Public Service Commission, Group 1 batch is going to be commenced. And all the people who are interested from this Telangana region, you please join immediately, right? So without wasting any time. And more information I am going to give you in the future classes. And I thank you one and all for being with me this evening. And I wish you all a very, very, very good luck. Take very good care of yourself. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. Thank you.